It's KAT, Karl-Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and you're at the MyTEAM 2K Unlimited Tournament.
Here we go.
Basketball always been my game. Nothing that I can't do at this point.
Put myself in a good chance to win. I got more control.
You ready? Clear the runway. Blow it on.
2K TV is at the MyTEAM Unlimited Finals. SkippTooMyLou versus Turn Up Defense with $250,000 on the line. Then get the latest event info from the Neighborhood Scout and your top plays.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. We are here in Charlotte, and I am your new host, Chris Manning. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm gonna be here each and every single episode, every single week, for you guys, the fans, the community. Today, I'm joined by my team producer, Robbie, and we are here at the MyTEAM Unlimited Tournament, where the winner is going to take home $250,000, tickets to All-Star Weekend, and the title of champion. So let's talk about both competitors, SkippTooMyLou versus Turn Up Defense. What was their road like to get here?
Turn Up Defense lives up to the name. 34 points he allowed in one of the qualifiers. That's amazing. It is defense versus offense, as weird as that sounds. SkippTooMyLou, super-powered offensive player. It's going to be a battle at both ends of the court. Can't wait to find out what happens.
Well, I had a chance to sit down with both of them earlier today. Here's what they had to say. I'm here with SkippTooMyLou. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. I bet you're a little bit more nervous than I am tonight, right?
Most definitely.
Just a little bit of money on the line, $250,000. Nervous at all?
Not really nervous, just kind of like anxious to play.
Let me ask you, how did you first get started with 2K?
Well, I've been playing 2K since I was 2 years old. My dad, he introduced me to video games early, so that's kind of been my thing growing up, and basketball always been my game.
Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you were actually a 2K League pro.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was a great experience. It probably was like the best year of my life. I felt like I got to travel, and then we played big tournaments for big money. It was just great.
So that gave you a lot of experience, probably cooled your nerves a little bit. So how did that kind of affect you going through the MyTEAM tournament? Because you're going from playing my players in a 5-on-5 environment to playing head-to-head. Is there an adjustment for that?
I felt like playing in those tournaments kind of helped me be more composed for this tournament. Like, I feel like it helped me a lot.
So what is your motivation for playing 2K?
Well, my mom, she had sarcoidosis. She was diagnosed with sarcoidosis when I was born, and I wanted to do my colors purple and white, which is for sarcoidosis awareness, but it just didn't work out that way. The colors didn't fit correctly, but that's my motivation and my daughter. I have a family.
Wow, that's great. So a lot of heart and soul going into that.
Correct.
If you win the whole thing, what are you gonna do with the money?
I feel like I'm gonna just invest it all, honestly. Like, I don't have anything that I need to buy, or like, I'm not into like the materialistic stuff, like cars and stuff like that, so I'll probably just invest.
If you win it all, got a nice little paycheck, what are you doing first with the money?
First, I'm buying my mom a house.
That's awesome. Going straight to the family.
Yes.
My main strategy, by watching film, I feel like if I slow down his worthy, that I win the series. Mainly
shooting, dribble, kick, that's the main objective. And then my lineup is James Worthy, Danny Granger, Andre Karolinko, Chris Webber, and Wilt. I inserted Grant Hill in my lineup specifically for his James Worthy. I got Shaq. I might throw Shaq in there to slow his Wilt down, but if I stop James Worthy, I think that'll win me the tournament.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
What are some of the matchups that we're going to be seeing in terms of the players they have selected to use in the finals?
Turn Up Defense has the Pink Diamond Shaquille O'Neal 20th anniversary card. That card's a beast, but he told me earlier that he wishes he had that Galaxy Opal Wilt, and across the court from him is SkippTooMyLou with Galaxy Opal Wilt. So we're gonna see how the big man battle plays out.
What do you think some of the strategies they're going to use both offensively and defensively against each other?
Tons of pick and roll, pick and fade. That's going to be the motion starter for both of their offenses. But on the other side of the ball, Turnup is going to try to control the pace. So he's going to be using Andre Kirilenko, and he's going to be picking up full court, trying to harass his opponent into a bunch of turnovers and some easy baskets.
So one last question for you before it all goes down. Who's taking home the $250,000?
It's going to be a tough one, but I think defense wins championships. Turnup defense takes it.
Well, let's find out. Our finalists are ready. $250,000 on the line. Best of 3, game 1, and we're underway with Turnup winning the tip.
Into the paint is a two-hand jam.
Defense is the factor during this opening quarter, with both sides making plays and forcing mistakes. But it's Skip that forces 3 early fouls on Turnup's diamond, Danny Granger.
I'm nervous for these guys, man.
All right, I'm here with Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl, we're here watching 2 players compete for $250,000. What's going through their head?
I would think first for me, if I was them, I'd say, wow, that's a lot of cheddar up there. But absolutely, you're just trying to be at the top of your game. These guys are needing to make changes throughout the game. You're playing some of the best players in the world, so there's no reason to let one possession go by. SkippTooMyLou, and everyone's playing really well, so you're just trying to keep it together and make sure they can keep getting wins.
Cool. Now, I have to ask you, you're a major 2K guy. I know you play a little bit of MyTEAM.
Yes.
If you could put any starting lineup out there and have any card, what's your starting 5 for MyTEAM?
Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna pick myself first. I think for me also taking the Brandon Roy card.
Okay.
I need some stability, so I need another center, but I need a mobile center. I think I'm gonna take, actually, you know, I'm gonna go away from mobility. I'm gonna take Shaq dominant.
Okay.
Be able to move me to power forward. You're having 7 foot, you're able to protect the paint. Also with me being able to move, I can move with whoever they put out there. And small forward, I'm gonna take Michael Jordan, obviously, and point guard. I may get the surprise. I'm gonna take Derrick Rose. There's now a lot of speed. There's a lot of athleticism, but there also has the ability to shoot from 1 through 4.
That's really cool. Now, what's it like for you to watch esports kind of grow? I know you're very involved with gaming.
Yes, absolutely.
Big 2K guy, obviously. What's your kind of thought on esports and watching players like these guys compete playing basketball?
Well, isn't it amazing? You think about your life, you see esports, and you're never actually thinking about, wow, this may be something that people would like to watch. Thanks to Twitch and Mixer and all these great platforms, these players are now given the opportunity not only to play games as much as they love to do in their free time, but now play for a livelihood. So this is an amazing opportunity in life right now for these teenagers, even for some adults and the kids, to actually play games and possibly put some money in their pocket as well. And with esports being what it is, there's so many more opportunities, not with just money. Now with schools offering scholarships to play these games and everything, it gives them the opportunity to do things that were never imaginable when we were growing up. You're used to $500 championships. You go to GameStop and you're playing and you get $500 for a win. Now we're talking about $250,000. It's an amazing, amazing time we live in to be a gamer.
One final question. When are we going to see Karl-Anthony Towns on the final stage out here competing for $250,000?
You know what? I'm hoping it's after I get to the real final stage in the NBA.
Right.
So, you know, you never know. I've been playing 2K my whole life. I felt that I was always really good at it. So, I mean, hey, if I got to go through these guys first, I got a lot more work to do.
Me and you, next year's finals. I think that's what we'll do.
I'll take you up on that.
Karl, great season, man. Great talking to you. We'll talk soon.
Appreciate it.
Back into the action. Turnup locks down on defense to hold on to a 5-point lead at the half.
Here we go, the start of the second half. It's 38-33.
And after the break, both teams attack the rim.
Even if he's coming off the bench, Billy, alley-oop. Final seconds here, the third. Kirilenko, nothing but nylon.
D'Angelo, you're having a phenomenal season, but I have to ask, you're watching 2 players compete for $250,000. What do you think's going through their heads right now?
It's a lot of pressure, a lot of money for, you know, best out of 3. You gotta bring your A game, so it's exciting.
For sure. Now, you're obviously a 2K player. I have to ask you, any player, any era, who's your like starting 5 for your MyTEAM if you're constructing it and have access to all the cards?
I'm going MJ for sure. KD, I might go Shaq. I'm gonna go myself. I don't care what y'all say, I'm going myself. And I may do like Larry Bird or something like that, add a shooter out there.
Awesome. Now, what's it like for you to obviously have a great season, but what's it like for you to watch esports grow?
You got guys making money off games that, that can potentially set you up for life, and your family, So I think that's great, and giving guys an opportunity to really, win off that.
In the fourth quarter of Game 1, facing a 6-point deficit, SkippTooMyLou sees his opportunity and takes it.
Time's sake. Yeah, there you go. Tongue out and everything.
Dropping a staggering 25 points in the final quarter,
MJ for 3!
That's sweat like water!
he takes the lead with just one chance left for Turnup.
It's eyes for the win!
In true 2K fashion, with seconds left,
Now Turnupdefense can hold it for the final shot. Gives it to Shaq. Gets it to Karolinko. Gets some space for the win! No! And SkippTooMyLou will take game number 1.
This is a good game right here, man.
if you don't love that, you don't love NBA 2K basketball. What a game 1 we just saw. A 9-point deficit erased from SkippTooMyLou, who goes on to win the game. That was insane. So now, let's jump to your top plays.
It's that time. I'm the 2K MC coming at you with your 2K TV WoW top plays of the week. You submit the plays, you watch the plays, and you choose the winners. Yeah! Up first, it's Max, flexing with Pink Diamond Brandon Roy. Turns the Euro step into a between-the-legs dunk, making it look way too easy on that velvety smooth move. Next, it's Elijah Dream in Triple Threat, working with Diamond Agent Zero, spinning and handing it off for the between-the-legs stuff, dismantling the defense with that mastery on the sticks. Now it's Isaiah Jackson with a ridiculous sequence. Goes to work, makes some room, and destroys the pavement with the power finish. And that ain't all. Forces the turnover, finishes the oop, and tops it off with the game-winning putback. That is some grown adult basketball right there. Finally, is Sean from 600, dropping not one, but 2 bodies, and splashing the green 3. Wait, no, seriously, stop falling. Vote for your favorite, then submit your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Right now. Still just vibing off them plays. But we're not done yet. Let's jump into the Neighborhood Scout. The neighborhood never sleeps. We've got events on events on events. Check them out and you will not be disappointed. Now we've got the latest 98 overalls and a 2K TV interactive question. How many players were in the MyTEAM Unlimited $250,000 tournament? You know this one. I believe in you. Some of you. Lel.
Now, let's get back to game 2. The pressure ratchets up for Turnup defense after losing game 1. He takes the tip, but loses control of the first quarter.
Good D! Good D! Worthy rocks the cradle.
Down by 4 as we enter the second quarter.
He lobs it up for Karolinko. And that cuts the lead to 4. That was huge.
What do you think's going through those players' minds competing for $250,000?
I hope they know how important it is. 250 grand on the line. I mean, as you can see when you're watching them, they're super focused. You know, especially the guy that's down a game. He has to win 2 in a row. So that's a lot of pressure. But, you know, it's a great game going on.
For sure. Now, you're a 2K guy, and I've been asking everybody this. You have access to every card in the game. Who's your starting 5 for your MyTEAM?
Myself, Giannis, Jordan, Magic, Shaq.
Awesome. What's it like for you being a professional athlete to look at the growth of esports and stuff like the NBA 2K League?
It's great. You know, it's getting more and more super authentic each and every year. You know, that's what fans want, you know, the experience of, you know, it's like being in a Game 6 with so much on the line. They have an audience watching them. I think it's just great, you know, for the evolution of the game.
One final question. When are we going to see Jayson Tatum on the finals up on stage competing for $250,000 in the finals here?
2023.
There it is. I'm holding you to that. 2023.
And if I win, I'd donate it to somebody.
There you go. All right, Jayson Tatum. Back to the action with a huge tip dunk from SkippTooMyLou.
And we'll see if Turnup decides to hold it for the final shot here. We could have a tie game here at the half.
Turnup defense beats the buzzer to tie it up at half.
Yeah!
Again.
Bang from the outside,
Man,
tied at 41.
The story stays the same in the third as we're locked up going into what could be the final minutes of this epic tournament.
And here's a transition 3 the other way, green beans.
Turnup goes up by 5 with plays from Worthy and Big Shaq Diesel.
Turnup's on a nice little run to start this.
But Skip locks in and proves that he's not going anywhere.
Gonna take the lead here with Chris Webber.
Still tied with just over a minute remaining, Skip takes the lead and shuts down Turnup. We have our champion, SkippTooMyLou. Intense, exciting, dramatic. Those are 3 ways to describe what we just saw here at the NBA 2K MyTEAM Unlimited Finals. SkippTooMyLou takes the best of 3 series. Robbie, what happened in those 2 games?
Man, he adjusted better. It was that simple. I thought Turnup defense was going to have it, and Skip beat him in his own game. What an incredible finish.
Turnup defense was actually ahead in both games in the 4th quarter, and SkippTooMyLou absolutely wrecked him in the final minutes.
Turnup defense did not manage the clock. I think he was up 7 points with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. You got to hold that ball. You can't be throwing it all over the place, or you're going to get easy points on the other end. That's the problem.
What were some of the cards that really made a difference in this series?
Well, it was like we thought at the start. The big man advantage definitely went to Skip. He had the big Galaxy Opal Wilt in there. I saw him green light a couple threes. He stretched the defense, and he worked from there.
All right, thank you, Robbie. That was an exciting finish here for $250,000 at the MyTEAM Unlimited Championship. What a way to finish the night. But we have more news to come. Coming up next week.
Oh, they look like they're from outer space.
What do you guys think? 1 million VCs online.
Let's go!
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. I'm your host, Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. We're coming to you from All-Star Weekend here in North Carolina.
And of course, if you haven't heard the news, Alexis Morgan is now our new co-host here on NBA 2K TV.